Everybody watched, right? Tuesday, everybody was watching. No?
Yeah. I was doing
Everybody
a
was
lot
watching something.
Mm-hmm.
The NXT won. More people apparently watch NXT. They won the ratings.
This is the number what I was looking for, and I could not find it. I looked and looked and looked. Like, what are the regular numbers for each show?
Oh, that's a good
Right?
question. Regular.
Because
Well, the one problem is
not kind of Vin, not kind of, absolutely, completely is what you know what I'm saying. But no, I want to know what the actual regular numbers is. Because and that's the goofy. This is the goofy. This is very funny. I like that. That's nice. That's nice, Mills. That's pretty good. My question is like, what's the regular what's the regular NXT number? What's the regular Dynamite number?
well, the problem with the Dynamite number is it's already going to be skewed because it's on a totally different night.
Yeah.
There regardless of whatever promotion they did on all the shows, it's very hard to get people to make that switch if they're already dedicated to going to that one spot. It should be easier in the digital age, but you have to account for it.
Because what it looks like to me is nobody did nothing different. All of these tweets say that thing. I'm gonna have a guest star and I'm gonna play the Undertaker bong on it. The niggas that was going to watch NXT, watched NXT. The niggas that was already going to watch AEW, watched AEW. So I don't. So while yes, there's a clear 300,000 difference in ratings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone did anything to change minds or move anything.
It proved a point, though. That's the thing. It proved a point.
What was the point?
Was what?
The point was ratings in terms. So ratings matter, right? And that the higher the rating, the more sponsors you get, and that's more ad dollars for everybody. Everybody wins. So that's why ratings do matter when it comes to the company itself. They don't want to lose anybody. Yes.
So what was the point proven?
That more people watch NXT.
Wait. It is the point that more people watch NXT or that more people will watch NXT when you make NXT
Raw?
No, because weekly more people watch NXT, right? They double their numbers on Tuesday because it was, I guess, because it was a Tuesday and it was like a battle. But their numbers don't even look like that. Their numbers don't even hit. Does their numbers hit 600,000? I don't think their numbers hit 600,000. No,
AEW on Wednesdays, from what the chat says, from what I was seeing, is normally around 800,000. They dipped about. They lost almost 25% of their regular ratings this past Tuesday. But again, it's a different night. Again, I mean, because that's why I asked, because a lot of more people may watch NXT, but I know a lot more people are going to watch NXT when you're promising John Cena and Undertaker, huh?
What's his name? Come on Thursday.
Impact.
But on the thing, right?
Or like another.
Nah, there's a channel
on TV.
They couldn't.
It's access.
So what was the point of moving your shit to Tuesday?
Because of the playoffs.
No. I understand that.
Oh, you're saying why battle?
Yeah.
Why the NXT move to Tuesday?
Because it's a war going on outside.
Why would you move but why even
went to Thursday?
Why even acknowledge that shit?
Because it's a war going on. That man been tweeting for 48 hours?
It was a vengeance.
He's not ducking that battle.
Was it his decision?
That's a great question.
No, because is there a playoff game on Thursday?
You have to.
The network tells you.
No, the network doesn't tell you. You have a choice.
Yeah,
you
have a
tell
choice.
That network when you want to be on air.
No. You have a choice. You can move if you have to move. You have a choice to go before or after. You do have a choice.
They got Rampage, and they also have Rampage Friday and Collision Saturday. I mean, even if they have a choice, it's a finite number of choices. They can only do, and they're not going up against Raw.
So they couldn't have moved this shit to Friday.
The Rampage is Friday.
Rampage is like a right now. Rampage is like a
recap show.
Right. Nobody.
Unless they wanted to do like a extent, because they still got to fill up time. They would still have to fill up a 2-hour show and then the other 2-hour slot. I don't think they're going to cancel one of the shows. They may not.
It's play. They didn't have a choice.
I was going to say they may not have had a choice.
Braves Phillies is on TV right now. They didn't have a choice.
On what channel? TBS.
Yeah.
So what's on TNT?
The Braves and the Phillies.
Oh, okay.
What's on?
Yeah, ain't no choice.
I don't know.
Playoffs is the playoffs dictates everything.
TNT may have hockey on. It's open at night for a lot of teams. So it's, but the thing is it's either go up against NXT or go up against Raw.
I'm not.
Didn't they come on early last year? Didn't they come on early, like an hour earlier?
6 o'clock.
2 hours. Yeah. Didn't they do that? Why did they do that?
I don't know. They've done that before.
Yeah,
that might have been basketball season.
Collision's on at 7 o'clock instead of 8 this Saturday. It happens. I don't know if they had a choice. It sounds like they may not have had a choice just because there's too much happening.
Either way, I would have bled like behind closed doors and not let people see me bleed.
It was his birthday.
I hear you, but no, meaning bled, meaning not been so upset on the timeline.
It was his birthday. It's his birthday. He already been tweeting. He was feeling himself.
Was he?
He had tweets for John Cena. He had tweets for the Undertaker. He had tweets for Vince McMahon. He had tweets for Shawn Michaels. He had tweets for Triple H. He tweeting about everything and everybody. He was feeling some type of way.
I would have bled in behind closed doors. Like I would have not let everybody see me. But we've had this conversation before.
This isn't who he is.
Right. I was gonna say
we had this conversation before.
He's this nigga right now, wherever he is, he's doing this.
Yeah.
And so we knew that was gonna he live and die by.
I didn't think that it was gonna happen the way he was. He was blatant today. Like I thought they were fake tweets. That's how blatant they were. So I've been thinking they've been I was
fake since the ball head jump.
That's all real, ball asshole. Shouts out Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, no.
But I'm gonna tell you what he was mad at, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly what the nigga was when he first got mad, because I don't think he expected to win. He probably expected to win maybe at the beginning. But when he found out that WWE was programming against him intentionally, and he knew he was going to catch an L to the people that he mentioned in his tweets, he got mad.
What did he say about the stat that he named for Cena and Undertaker? He said,
"He's never been on a show that did under 1 million until he seen me. They told me I couldn't get him under 1 million, so I got him under 1 million."
What?
That's what he was tweeting.
Yeah,
that's what he was tweeting. He was dead serious too.
Florida niggas, man.
Facts. Sad. It's sad because there was still good stuff that happened on AEW.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
One.
Yo, nigga, Hobbs kicked the goddamn hole.
It was back to back.
He beat Jericho up.
Brian Bryanson.
Ain't it show enough, nigga? He beat Jericho up.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? Hey man. Hey, who Tim's is worse? LA Knights or Hobbs?
Oh my god.
Damn, man. Well, y'all get somebody.
I can't take it.
I'm gonna say
get them folks right, man.
I'm gonna say LA
I'm not gonna say it.
Get them folks. Get them folks right. Yeah.
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 I ain't gonna say it.
Right, man.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's And I wonder if Tony felt the way about the Adam Copeland match, because that whole that situation was the more awkward than anything else to me in ring.
But it was
Not
Man is awkward.
the one thing I think that show was a regular AEW show.
it was a very
It was.
regular AEW show.
They dynamited. You know what I'm saying? There I mean, there were tweets, but they didn't do anything special. They may have rearranged matches, maybe, but I feel like that
Maybe.
schmaz was supposed to be at the end of the night.
Oh, that was planned.
Right. So then I don't know if they did anything different.
What happened? What was the schmaz?
So at the end of the Adam Copeland Luchasaurus bout, it turned into
He hates the damn dinosaur.
Adam Page is out there. The whole Blackpool Combat Club is out there. The whole Mogul Embassy's out there. Swerve Strickland's telling people to go fight here and there. It's all a bunch of mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
But in the ring, it breaks down to Danielson, Cage, and Adam Copeland. And Danielson ends up getting Christian Cage in the LaBelle Lock. And mind you, he just won the number one contendership for Christian Cage's title. Their match is on Saturday. But Edge is in the background looking like, yeah, squeeze it tighter, squeeze. So like it feels like that was like that shot. Yeah, I'll find a picture. That shot was supposed to be.
You know what he sound like right there, right?
What that sound like?
He's Wesley Pipes.
Yeah.
He was sitting there. Yeah.
See?
Do it again.
Oh,
See?
That's what happened. I gotta find the image. Of Edge.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on. So,
I like it.
But it felt like and that was the last shot. That was the all rights reserved thing at the end of the show. So it felt like storyline to me the way they broke down towards the end of that battle. Look how Edge looking at do it.
Ew.
Do it.
You know, go get him. And then in the background, there's a nigga with the side just say, Daddy.
Christian Cage with that daddy shit is funny. But
Yes, it is. But that's the thing. I think that's also like there's no pomp and circumstance, and I think that's the reason why Tony is so pissed off is because them niggas tried to put him in the ground. Like they was like, "Oh, we gonna get this nigga,
hit him again, punch him."
And then
Hello, Mark.
the big trades was reporting on it.
Yeah, all of them.
Big trades, bro.
Was it a slow news day? Was Wednesday a slow news day?
Shook him while he's down.
But this is the part of wrestling we should never care about. And I think that is my problem with it. It's like what happened on TV should be a thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
These conversations lead to other folks caring about things that are outside of the control or the context of what happens on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns into what this horrible whack like tribalism thing where everybody is yay. And at the end of the day, nobody was changed this week.
Nothing.
Like nobody.
Nothing.
The people who was going to watch AEW watched it. The people who was going to watch NXT watched it. And the niggas that watched Raw watched NXT because they had Raw on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So WWE niggas stayed on their side, AEW niggas stayed on their side, and the timeline was
timelining.
They timeline and the shit is unbelievable.
But he adds fuel to the fire. If you ignore it and just let people talk, it'll die down quicker, in my opinion.
I think the fire is his fuel.
Yeah,
I think
they like that.
Yeah,
shit.
you not gonna turn him off. They're gonna take. They say the word is all everybody at AEW wants to take his phone. Everybody, like man, take that nigga phone, man.
Shit. Make sure he pay you first. Make sure the check clears and then get the money. Nah, yeah, I don't know.
He ain't gonna cash at you. He gonna pay you regular. So you know
what?
Take his phone. Somebody smack the phone out of his hand and be like, "My bad, I sneezed." Achoo! Like,
I don't know.
I don't know parts of it.
There was a comment asking about the MJF Juice Robinson $10. I mean, the timing of this situation is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the only reason why they're going to have to back out of it.
I don't think
Because they tried to double down on it the other day. They had Max double down on it, but I don't think they can be able to stay in there.
I at the very
I
least,
think they're gonna get that Warner Discovery call. Like,
I feel like Max is gonna have to speak on this though. I feel like on Dynamite.
He did.
No, he tweeted. He didn't go on AEW television and talk about this at all. During the segment, he had nothing to say. He was just pissed off. He has to cut a promo on television for that to even at least make sense. Did he come back and
say something though?
I thought he did.
He didn't cut the promo that he needs to cut.
No. Yeah, he came back and said like there was a little like a short like reference to it like in a backstage Tuesday.
He's going to have to cut another.
About it?
He dropped a long tweet about it.
The tweet was long.
He dropped a long tweet about it, but
the tweet was this is something I dealt with in my real life, and if what are we doing with wrestling if you can't talk about your real life? The problem I'm with him except for the timing is terrible because of Elemental PXYZ. You know what I'm saying? Which I have no comments on because I don't know about it. But all I know is. He probably should. I believe personally they're gonna have to back up.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. So he's saying he's dealt with this in his real life.
Yeah.
Like,
and what's the problem?
He was saying this is
what?
This is based on this. The story is based on a specific story in his life that he dealt with.
It's been part of his character in pro. He's
so
brought it up in
quiet and not say anything about it.
He's basically saying trust the process. He's saying this is being done for a reason. Know that I'm not gonna wait. He's saying trust the process. I know what I'm doing. Let me tell the story before you start saying what you're saying. That's he wants people to make and know that he's not trying to do anything in any bad light. He's not telling you to ignore it though. He wants you to watch it. This is the storyline that they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like he's saying it's okay. That's what I'm getting from everything that y'all just said. And the synopsis of the tweet, it sounds like he's saying, "Don't worry about it." That's what it sounds like.
The nigga saying it's okay. I'm gonna get my get back. I'm gonna get my get back. Which one is off because it's not okay, and two, you've killed the story. So why am I even
that? But that's what they do. They're a different company. They don't do what WWE does. They're the company that has their 2-hour show on, and then they have a 1-hour docuseries where you see the Bucks in Gorilla commenting on matches. Like they're very. We talked about the scrums are very much. Look at here's the curtain. We've opened the curtain. This is what happened in pro wrestling. They're not going to handle it the way that other companies would. Mm-hmm. That's not how Max does it. And I'm not. Trust me.
Right.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying that's what they're doing right now. I don't think they're backing away from the story because of that.
Hey, nigga, Triple H beat Booker T.
I think there's got to be bigger backlash from the sponsors and from not pro wrestling for them to even think about. All right,
and that's going to
happen. Really bad. I think it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. That's going to happen. Like I said, the only problem I have is the timing of it.
That's on them.
The guys are stripping on fire right now.
But guess what? But this is the thing.
What?
This is the thing, though. They chose to do that because it's not like the situation going on over there happened Wednesday or Tuesday morning, and they couldn't change the script. That had been going on for days. They went into Tuesday saying
it was like
for Maxwell Jacob Friedman, we're going to have a storyline involving this imagery, and we're going to be next week. We're more likely going to deal with it. It's on them.
How How do the niggas get everything and everybody else be oblivious? You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Break it down.
How do niggas, pardon me, black people understand why this is wrong?
Oh,
and everybody else.
That's easy.
Been here before.
That's easy. You lived in this country before?
Let me in.
This bus before.
Talk to me.
Have you ever tried to listen?
Talk to me.
Have you ever tried to, in a business way, tell a white man he can't have something his way?
I do it all the time.
You know how does that go?
They don't like it. What?
How do they deal with this?
What? Nigga, I'm sorry. What?
They punch a locker and call you nigga when you leave. They don't deal with that well. This isn't this. So yeah, telling a white nigga or anybody of privilege or means no, they never handle it well. That's the nature of people. And white men have always had the privilege, and niggas for the most part, for the majority of the time here, haven't. And we've been told no and had to take it our whole lives. That's the difference.
How do I get it?
How do you understand it and other people don't?
Doesn't. But
the audience do get it. It does get it.
There's a lot of people who are anti this storyline. Yeah. A lot of people were immediately tweeting anti this storyline.
Yeah,
there's people there. That's not a question. That there's people that are like, "What the fuck?" But
no, once they get that,
what I can't understand is how he's okay with it and telling people that.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, this is what I'm talking about. I never liked him anyway.
Well, that's the point. That is it.
So,
that is the point right there. That is it. That's what everything is born out of.
Regardless, you know why I don't like him? Because he does shit like this.
I can't hear you.
It's okay. You know I don't like him? Because he does shit like this. It's okay. Can you sweep this under the rug for me? No, guys.
This isn't a sweep it under the rug. That's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying.
That is exactly what he's saying.
No, he's not.
Process. What is he saying, fam? What is he saying?
He's saying let the story play out. The good guys will win. He's not saying sweep it under the rug.
What?
That's what his story. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Yes, he's saying let the story play out.
That it's okay. That it's okay. That a whole whole goddamn area has been blasted. There's people, there's kids done, like families destitute. But let the story play.
The good guys gonna win that shit too.
The problem is I understand everything you're saying, and the answer still remains the same. He's saying, "I'm telling this. This is the story I'm telling."
I hear
you. I hear you. I understand.
That goes to me saying, how do I understand this and you don't? I understand that you're saying, hear it out, but this shouldn't even be heard. Like we shouldn't
even put it on TV. I hear you. I understand.
Can we just put a pause on this for a second? Like, that's all it is. Can we pivot to something else? No pun intended.
I wonder if they're gonna wrap this up quick.
I think the only way it gets wrapped up is when they get that Anti-Defamation League letter, and then they'll pivot. But it'll take. It's not they gonna do what they're gonna do.
Because they wrap tomorrow.
Well, because you figure
I don't believe they have sponsors like that for them to be in trouble anyway.
Well, I mean, regardless, this is a part of the. I mean, we've got another month of this build because this is part of the Jay White Full Gear build. Full Gear, I believe, is the middle of November. So at the very least, whatever this roll of quarters, Juice Robinson situation, and for the record, I believe most of us should be aware that even if you've not seen it, Juice Robinson hitting people with a roll of coins, that is a part of his character. I think that may be why they thought it made sense to have him. I'm just saying they probably thought it made sense for him to be that person to align with the MJF line or storyline with somebody throwing coins at it and saying here Jew boy or whatever, however it was phrased in the promo from a couple of months back. But that part needs to be wrapped up. Mm-hmm. If you're going for He can't be pulling out a roll of quarters at the pay-per-view.
Nah. You talking about a month?
A month.
He did on national TV.
On national TV.
What makes you think you're not gonna do it on a pay-per-view?
I thought it was when I saw this, I said, wait, that's weird. And I went to the timeline.
That's weird. It's funny.
Because again, now mind you, there was one time when I forget what pay-per-view it was. They had the rock group was playing the music, and the one guy looked like he was in blackface. He had like a mask on, but it was all in black. So, and I tweeted the image, and it popped off. Because people were like, what the fuck is this? AEW, blah 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 blah. So I'm not trying to like jump in and tweet like what the fuck. So I start searching, but every tweet I see, they're like, nah, this is bugged out. This is fucking crazy. What's Max doing? What's Tony doing? What's AEW doing? Apparently, they feel like they doing content. This is storytelling. If it hit TMZ and Variety, Justin, I wonder if that's what they wanted.
That's a direct line. No. That is not what they wanted.
You sure?
That is a direct line to the Anti-Defamation League letter. That is exactly how you get there. Is when they start talking about it outside of pro wrestling.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Because what they think they're doing is an after-school special storyline. He's bullying me because I'm Jewish. This is what they
right, no, facts.
The ABC, LMNOP, the very basics.
Mm-hmm.
The time is terrible, and it's going to take something for real to stop it.
It's gonna that's gonna be a sponsor because I'm gonna say this.
It's the network. It's gonna be the network, or it's gonna be that Anti-Defamation League letter. I'm trying to say.
Is Tony Khan? I mean, again, we just talked about him and them Twitter figures. Is he on Twitter like somebody who's trying to avoid backlash from a storyline? That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't see that and then think that he's not cognizant of what's going on.
He's cognizant of what's going on.
He's
cognizant of what's going on.
Hopefully it's only to a certain extent, but I don't know. I don't know that man, and I'm past the point of even worrying about anything but what's on the TV. Show me what you're going to do on the TV, and we'll figure it out from there.